If you are thinking about trying the carnivore diet, I want you to do all the research. So it's an interesting situation that I'm in because I coached moderation and I coached fat loss nutrition to women for many years. And I say moderation because we didn't take anything out of our diet. I actually used to coach just a specific amount of bites of carbohydrates and sugars so that you can keep everything in your diet. Until I realized that, like me, there are people out there that might have an addiction to carbohydrates, and that moderation approach doesn't work for everyone. Then I had someone very close to me have a heart attack, and I did a lot of research on the optimal diet. And so I found carnivore through my own personal journey. And I only want to take people along for the ride who are interested in doing the work and interested in doing the research, because I don't want to convince anybody that this diet is the best thing for them and have them fumble through it and be mad at me because they have to eat meat all the time. I get to eat meat all the time. So there's a very big difference. I get to do this diet and I feel fortunate to do it because I've done the research and I know that I am managing my inflammation. I am not giving cancer cells a fighting chance. I am monitoring my blood sugar. I am I am fat adapted and I am helping my brain and avoiding as best as I can Alzheimer's. So I'm doing this diet because I feel like it's the best long-term diet for me. Have I lost weight and stuff along in the way? Yes. But the reason why this has been something that has stuck for me is because I'm not just trying to do this diet to lose weight. I recognize the health benefits of using this type of eating, and I live and breathe this. I listen to new podcasts. I read new studies. I go on YouTube. I read books, and I read or I listen to audiobooks. I am in this. And you can be too, and I want to help you, and I'm developing programs to help you, but I don't want to convince you to do anything you're not ready for. And so that's kind of where my heart is at today, that if you're curious about this, I want you to do the research. And I'm certainly not the person to give you the research. I'm not a doctor, but I do know about my personal journey, and I know that there is a whole lot of people that I am going to help with this, and it's just going to be the people who are most interested and have a really strong and resounding why as to why they are trying this type of plan. Maybe you have an autoimmune disorder. Maybe you have been dealing with obesity for a long time. Maybe you have a really crappy relationship with food and you want to cure some food addiction issues or eating disorders. Maybe you're someone who has cancer in your family and you're just trying to beat genetics. Lots of reasons, but you have to have your own resounding why in order to fight the potential cravings that might happen when you're out at a pizza joint with a bunch of people and you've been having drinks and everybody's eating and you're like, man, this really sucks, right? Eat the top of the pizza, eat the cheese off of it, eat the pepperoni, and stay convicted in the way that you want to eat for your future, rather than feeling like you're following rules that I gave you. Does that make sense? I hope this makes sense.